1998 was the 50th anniversary of NASCAR and the 40th running of the Daytona 500. The Labonte brothers would start in the first two positions. Bobby Labonte won the pole in his Pontiac with a lap of 192.425 miles per hour. Still, it was the fourth place starter who had everyone talking before the race.
Today you're going to ride along with the man who seeks to win his first 500 after 20 starts. It's not just that Dale Earnhardt hasn't won this race, it's how close he's come, how many times. He'll start fourth today.
As the race started, you could sense that history was in the making.
And to start the 50th anniversary season of NASCAR, the 40th Daytona 500 is underway.
The Labonte brothers' lead wouldn't last long as Sterling Marlin made his move on lap number 9.
Second place, Sterling Marlin on the inside. That blue and silver number 40.
Look who's coming with him. Here comes Earnhardt taking over the third spot.
On the bottom, Derek Cope, that black number 30 car, edging past Earnhardt, trying to move up in line and secure third spot, and Earnhardt will have none of it.
He's not the easiest guy in the world to pass. As you can see, he's fighting back on the outside. Terry Labonte, you're looking back at him right now. These guys are going at it.
On lap 17, Earnhardt took the lead.
Dale Earnhardt has led every single lap number of the Daytona 500 except for 4 laps. One of them being, of course, lap 200, the final one.
As Dale Earnhardt leads this race today, everybody wonders, can he finally win it? Everything seems to have happened to Earnhardt. He's been upside down. He has had a seagull hit the front of the car. He's run out of gas. He's had a flat tire, all while he's running in the front. And last night in the last practice session, he lost an engine, a push rod failed. Maybe the bad stuff is all done and over with, and today will be Earnhardt's day.
The race was clean and the pace was fast. Earnhardt had the lead, but there were plenty of challengers.
These guys are going at it like it's the last lap.
And it's only the 38th lap.
Now Gordon has moved down to the inside and is working, and there Terry Labonte gets another bump into Mike Skinner.
And Skinner may have brushed the wall in that encounter. Gordon, Rusty Wallace go by unscathed.
Despite the speed and the intense battling for position, there were no cautions so far.
We are still under green from the drop of the first flag. 45 laps. Dale Earnhardt has gone back to the front, bringing Ernie Irvin in number 36 with him. A Chevy and a Pontiac. Derek Cope's number 30 in the 4th place.
A fast green flag pit stop gave 1997 winner Jeff Gordon the lead.
50 years of NASCAR racing, 40 Daytona 500s, and perhaps never one as much in doubt as to the outcome of this one. 15 laps to halfway. Last year's winner, Jeff Gordon, leads Rusty Wallace. 16 years he's been looking to lead and win this race. So is Mark Barton, so is Dale Earnhardt.
Gordon led at the halfway mark, continuing his run out front in this race from laps 59 through 106. On lap 107, still under the green flag, the second pit stop was the site of the first major collision of the day.
Wallace just had a great stop. A little bit over 18 seconds. He has beaten Earnhardt out of pit road. Jeremy Mayfield will follow Earnhardt down the 18. Trouble on pit road. Dale Jarrett spinning on.
We have another one.
More cars spinning. Trouble on pit road.
Jeff Bodine hit Dale Jarrett coming down pit road. Jarrett was coming out of his pits. Bodine headed into his.
Ward Burton also got tagged to turn around in pit stall. You see him trying to get straight again.
Gordon regained the lead and held onto it until lap 123.
Look at Earnhardt. He was trying to go high on the outside, but I think he got boxed in there.
He was trying to go where Jeff Gordon didn't as they came to those lap cars.
What he's trying to do is use these slow cars at the pit so he can make a move towards the lead.
He's got the lead. Gordon, though, is not going to be denied.
The lead changed a number of times, and the racing was wheel to wheel.
4 wide in the back straightaway once again.
Boy, this could get interesting.
Bump Justin. That's what it's all about right there. When you go down the back straightaway, you bump into them. You see, into the lead they go.
That was not an attempt to bump Earnhardt out of the way. That's his teammate, Mike Skinner, trying to shove him forward.
Bobby Labonte, currently running 9th, has started this race on the pole, but he has not really contended for much of the day. They've had some chassis problems, but crew chief Jimmy Makar says what they are really doing is kind of hanging around in the back, waiting for the end. He says the car will be strong enough after this next pit stop to contend for the win.
Despite Earnhardt's strong performance and the lead, the jinx was on everyone's mind. It seemed as though he couldn't win.
Earnhardt has lost this race every which way you can, and usually in the closing laps.
Working 172 laps, 430 miles complete. The story is Earnhardt striving, struggling to finally win this 500. Earlier this week, he told the press, everyone saw the look in John Elway's eyes. Look in mine.
On lap 174, John Andretti and Robert Presley spun off of turn 2, bringing out the yellow flag, only the second of the day. That gave everyone the opportunity to pit, and again, it looked like it was the Intimidator's day.
Earnhardt has the quick pit stop. It'll be Earnhardt leading the charge off pit road. 1989, 1990, 1991, and 93. Earnhardt has been right here with 10 laps to go. 3 laps to go. Any one of these cars could win it. Earnhardt, Mayfield, Wallace, Schrader, Bobby Labonte in prime position. Jimmy Spencer coming up on the inside.
Bobby Labonte was no longer hanging around waiting. He had plenty of car left.
Look at Bobby Labonte coming up on the outside by himself. He got a little help from Jimmy Spencer.
Oh, Jimmy
Spencer.
Spencer bounces off the wall, keeps on trucking. 2 laps to go. 3 makes in the 500. Chevy, Pontiac, Ford. That's how they run. But Earnhardt has a benefit. There's a slow car up ahead.
And there's trouble coming off of turn 2. Some cars get strangled. It might be this. Whoever gets back to the start-finish line, they'll get the white and the yellow together.
Lake Speed and John Andretti tangle as the leaders head for turn number 3. Andretti and Spencer got together.
This could be the Daytona 500. Bobby Labonte goes to the outside.
Labonte up high. Earnhardt uses the lap car of Rick Bass as a pick. 20 years of trying, 20 years of frustration. Dale Earnhardt will come to the caution flag to win the Daytona 500. Finally.
As Dale Earnhardt came down pit road, entire crew teams lined up to shake his hand and show support. The line continued to grow as he decided to celebrate the moment that was so long in coming. He pulled into the grass and spun a couple of donuts, creating a pattern that resembled the famous number 3 on the side of his car.
The most anticipated moment in the history of NASCAR racing. Dale Earnhardt rolling into victory lane in the Daytona 500.
This was a defining moment in his career and his legacy. Finally, after 2 decades of trying, Dale Earnhardt and his fans stood in victory lane at the Daytona 500.
Can you believe it? For one, got an awesome race car. For 2, thank good Lord for a good day. This race car did everything. The good Lord looked after it all day long. Good wrench. This is for all them race fans and all them people have been saying, Dale, this is your year. Dale, this is your year. And boy, a lot of them said it this year. All the way from Mr. France, all the way down to Todd Parrott and all the guys on the team. The Daytona 500 is ours. We've won it, we've won it, we've won it.